Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and it's time for episode number 34 of our Pokemon Pearl playthrough. I think it's 34. You guys can check it out in the thumbnail, the title, all that stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm right, though. We are here on Route 214, on our way towards, I guess, Lake Valor, it says. We're actually headed towards Pastoria City, the next city in our journey here in the Sinnoh region, the next place for a gym badge, which I'm really looking forward to, because as we do the team recap, might as well jump in right now. You'll see only one of our current Pokemon are obeying us. Now, it's not that bad. A lot of the times the Pokemon have been pulling through and doing what I instruct them to do, which is kind of good. First up is our Dratini at level 33, all the way from the Kanto Safari Zone. He is a serious Pokemon, quick to flee, apparently. And Shed Skin ability, healing status conditions on a slim chance after every turn. We have Iron Tail, Ice Beam, Dragon Rage, and Thunder Wave for the moves. Next up is Egbert, our level 34 naughty Togetic, as you'll see. That is the nature. He often dozes off, which is cool. Hustle is the ability, which we're not really making use of. It does boost the attack stat from a mediocre 39 to I don't even know. I don't think it would double it, but yeah, either way, I'm pretty sure special attack is the better offensive stat. He has Water Pulse, Psychic, Solar Beam to make use of those, and Metronome for some random fun. You never know what's going to happen with that good old Metronome. Next is our obedient Pokemon, Shelly, our level 34 Blissey. She is a docile, impetuous, and silly Pokemon. A nice 103 special offense, 227 HP, Serene Grace ability boosting the likelihood of attacks, or secondary effects of attacks. We got Strength, Charm, Copycat, and Light Screen. Next up is Arbok, our level 34 Arbok from the Kanto region, from our friend Evan, actually, which, as I said last time, I believe, is interesting because he is our friendly rival in this game. Weird. Anyway, hardy-natured Pokemon, likes to fight, and Intimidate is the ability, lowering the foe's attack stat with Bite, Fissure, Toxic, and Glare for the moves. Next is Soul, our level 34 Sneasel from our friend Vibrant from the, I can't remember if she played Diamond or Pearl, but from one of the other Gen 4 games, a naive Pokemon, was very mischievous kind of Pokemon down there. And Keen-Eye is the ability preventing the loss of accuracy, 106 speed stat, love it. Faint Attack, Icy Wind, Cut, and Rock Smash. And I believe last but not least is Gary, our level 34 Gyarados from Kanto, with the naive nature as well. He is strong-willed. The Intimidate ability, lowering the foe's attack stat like Arbok, and, excuse me, Waterfall, Earthquake, Ice Fang, a new move in this generation, and Rain Dance. So with our team now recapped, I want to go up here because I just realized I didn't get this item yet. What random item do we find on Route 214? It's not bad. Big Root is a hold item that boosts the power of draining moves, so you drain back more HP. And I believe... Why is this empty? Is there an item? No. Alright, but I believe we're heading on to route number Valor Lakefront. That's a weird number. I'm not sure where that appears in the numeric alphabet. But, the lakefront is right over... No. I thought it was. Anyway, first encounter is a Cricketune. Not a, Nuzlocke-style first encounter. We've got to catch it. If it was, we might have already caught one by now, though. So, based on the levels, we're not going to bother fighting any wild Pokemon. We're going to do a lot of trainer battling, of course, though. Because yeah, you know what? We're getting close to the restaurant. And that's a place I like to frequent every day. You can get basically unlimited money there if you're patient enough. You can fight 5 double battles per day, and each pair of trainer scores gives you money when you beat them. Do I have an amulet coin? I think I have an amulet coin, actually. To protect the lake. It's nice to know there are still people worth admiring like that. I believe his name was Cyrus? We've been asked to keep everyone out of the lake area. Reason? I'm not too sure, but apparently to protect the lake. You guys don't even know what you're doing. How am I supposed to know what you're doing? You didn't ask me, but I got a Paralyzed Heal. That's like a Cherry Berry in human manufactured form. So here we are at... I don't even know what this is. It's a resort area, I think. What am I to do? I've gone and dropped my sweet key somewhere again. The hotel people won't be happy with me. I'm sure I had it with me when I left the reception counter earlier. So, you know what we gotta do? Fire up the item finder. I don't think it's around here. And there's some items we can't get here just yet. We're going to need to use our rock climb HM once we get it, but we can't go this way. This guy stops us. Stop! Yes, you! Sunnyshore City, which is down this road, had a major blackout. Crews are working on restoring power, but the road's closed now. Now, you know what's really weird? Didn't the remake of Fire Red, Leaf Green Didn't they have workers that put, like, barricades out? You'd think they would put barricades and not just some random guy standing there. He doesn't even look like he works for the power company. Why is he here? Why is he keeping us from going there? What is his deal? I don't know. This is the restaurant, the 7 Stars restaurant, more flavor than you can wish for. Do I want to fight those guys? I will in a bit, but hang on. I want to find the sweet key. I forget what you get from her for getting her into the suite, but I believe it's something that we could find use for? What's in here? This place looks very unique, specific. Something. Excuse me. Ciao! I'm the game director. You're working on filling a Pokédex, aren't you? It's awesome that you're going to meet lots of Pokemon. Come show me your Pokédex when you fill it with tons of entries. So this must be where Game Freak is hanging out. Usually they have their own little, what would it be, like an apartment style thing or something or whatever? I don't know. I'd rather be in a pool than in the sea. The salty tang of the sea tastes like my tears after a hard day at work. What kind of line of work are you in if you're crying that much? That's kind of sad. Find a job that's PP up, not as bad. Alright, do we have any hidden items here? These flowers make me think there might be. Looks like there's not. Moving on. So as you're watching this particular episode, I am again out Pokemon going, I'm sure. There is a special thing going on today for myself. Today, being Thursday, is my usual 7-day streak. Come on, no hidden items? You gotta give me a hidden item here. It's my 7-day streak, so I'll be getting a lot of Stardust on my first catch, a lot of items from the first Pokestop of the day, and it's also my research breakthrough day, which I'm very happy about. I believe I've heard Moltres is still the Pokemon you gain from the research breakthrough. Let me gaze into your eyes. I'll read your fortune. Oh, this is interesting. Am I gonna get Moltres tomorrow? Or today? A magical encounter is in the winds. Wind, flying type. But I cannot tell whether it be a Pokemon or a trainer. Interesting. We're gonna find a pilot? Maybe. A Pokemon trainer, pilot, something. Me, I'm just a simple soul. I let my guitar do all my talking. All I need is music and Pokemon. I can shine wherever I go if I have those things in my life. We're a traveling troupe of street performers. In place of a formal introduction, please take this. TM92 Trick Room. I was right. I'm pretty sure Trick Room was TM94 ever since maybe Gen 3. Was it in Gen 3? I don't know. Trick Room is a doozy of a weird time twister move. Use it, and for a while afterward, the slowest Pokemon move first. Before the faster can move, the slowest gets to attack. How you use the move is up to you, trainer. Now, I fought someone in a Wi-Fi battle a while back, which was pretty interesting. They had a pretty good combo. It was a double battle, and they had a Pokemon use Trick Room. And, you know how... okay, so Trick Room burns out after 3 turns, and everything resets back to normal. What they did was, on the 3rd turn, had their other Pokemon use Trick Room to turn the speed back to normal. And then their second Pokemon used Trick Room again, turning the speed back into reverse. So, although if Trick Room ran out, my guy would have been quicker and I could have got a knockout on one of them. By doing that, they ensure the next turn they would still be going first. And I was like, kind of an annoying way to lose, but I can't fault them for a very good strategy like that. They had that planned out. Is that right? You're a traveler? Yes, it's good to see other places. Do you know about Mount Moon in the Kanto region? Why, yes, I do. Clefairy dancing under the moon. It's something I must see in my life. I didn't see it. I think, though, in the remake of Fire Red or Leaf Green, you get to see that actually happen. So where are we going now? I guess the restaurant? Hang on. This is where the item, I believe, is. The sweet key. Isn't it? The reception counter's right here. Oh, there's something. Oh, there's something. Where is it? Where? Am I standing on it? Couldn't be standing on it. Where are you? I must find you. Looks like it's over this way. Isn't it? I can't really tell what this means. When it's blinking, 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 what does that indicate? Bear with me here. Would it be on the far side? Maybe. Hang on, let's see what's on the outside of this reception thing. Hello, you wish to stay a night? But you've no reservations. I'm afraid we are totally booked. You may rest a while if you wish. So I guess I just pass out on a table, and my Pokemon heal up nicely. We hope to see you again. So basically, you got yourself a Pokemon Center without Nurse Joy. This hotel is so romantic. I hope a night on a Pokemon will sweep me away for a honeymoon here. Well, hoping's not going to make it happen. You got to get out there and make that happen. Make your dreams come true. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Tomorrow, you said yesterday, or whatever. I don't know how the saying goes. Okay, we got ourselves Red Shard. That doesn't help us much, but what do the shards do in this one? I believe in Pastoria City, we do find someone who can give us maybe evolution stones? Or it might be TMs for the weather boost, the weather conditions. I cannot recall. Alright, still hunting down this missing sweet key. See, you are here somewhere. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. The Great Emerald's power allows me to feel, or see, or whatever. You guys know what song I'm talking about? And if not, play some Sonic Adventure. Was it 1 or 2? I don't remember. Okay, we're losing track. It's not... Do I just have to start tapping randomly? Because I'll do it. I'm doing it right now. You guys can't see it happening, but I am doing it. Where? I was randomly tapping. Alright, we got the sweet key. Talk about sweet! Ooh, let's avoid that for the moment. I will probably end off with just battling those guys so I can show the first encounter against the restaurant folks on screen. I'm gonna drop my sweet key. Oh, that's my sweet key. You found it for me. Oh, that's sweet of you. Thank you. So what's going on in here? I mean, I don't mean to barge in on you and all that, but I mean, I do deserve some kind of a reward. Thanks for helping me out. Here's something for your trouble. A lava cookie. I get careless with the sweet key when I get caught up in the scenery on my walks. Now, the lava cookie. Interesting little factoid about this item. It's a cookie. It's also in the medicine pocket, apparently. It heals all the status problems of one Pokemon, and they actually, I like how they have referenced earlier games. Lava Ridge Town special, or local specialty. So it's kind of neat. I mean, I guess they did that back with Gen 2, you know, if the whole Kanto region was available in Gen 2 as well when you went to post-game. Alright, so let's jump in, get some experience, and... I forgot, they close at a certain time of night. Oh well. I'm so sorry. We're now closed. Please do visit while we are open. I guess it is after 1 in the morning here right now. So I can't fault you for that, but... Probably the next time I do a recording during the day, I'll come back, fight these folks, and show you guys what it's all about. I think their levels are like level 20-some. They're not level 30 or anything like that, I'm pretty sure. I can battle too! Can you, though, is the real question. Let's go. We got a tuber, Chelsea, with a single Pokemon. It's going to be a Bibarel. I remember good old Canuck. He will be returning eventually someday, don't you worry. Not in this playthrough, but he will. Resistant to Ice Beam and Iron Tail. Let's try Dragon Rage, but let's let Dratini choose. Oh, never mind. Dratini will listen, at least for this turn. I was gonna say, let Dratini choose what he wants to use. He's gonna choose the most effective attack anyway. You're actually going... You have Surf. And it's gonna do nothing, but interesting to see a trainer's Pokemon using Surf. Do you have Rock Smash? Do you got Cut, Headbutt, Bide? Those are not even HM moves, those last couple. Boom. Alright, down goes the Bibarel. I think we're gaining a level off of that. And Dratini, despite the fact you're about to attempt such a thing, you will not be evolving, my little buddy. If you guys have seen any of my playthroughs up to the current games, current generation of Gen 7, you've probably seen Dratini, and you know he is not evolved, so he stays as he is. So I feel kind of bad about something that happened by mistake. In Pokemon Go, I have had a Dratini, representing Dratini here from the main games. I went to power him up one day, and I accidentally clicked Evolve. So the evolution screen began. I closed the game immediately, but when I loaded it up, he was already... it saved the evolution, basically. So I was like, no, it was kind of heartbreaking. I already put a bunch of work into him as Dratini, and he's now Dragonair. So I kept him as Dragonair, but I have gotten a new Dratini to represent this Dratini. If nothing else, his sacrifice of, I guess, a forced evolution by mistake helps me remember, be very, very careful when I'm powering up my unevolved Pokemon that will not be evolving. Like Shelbert, my Squirtle, for example, or Pikachu. I gotta be very careful with that. That cloud looks like ice cream. I wish I could eat some. everything. I didn't know what to say about that, first of all. Second of all, I was focusing on this kid here. Isn't this nice? I love my inner tube. Why don't you marry it someday, then? Got him. Alright, Tuber Jared. Ooh, he had 3. I should not be leading with Dratini. Just for the simple fact that, well, he's already leveled up. I could have actually led with Shelly now, but let's go Dragon Rage. You're actually being pretty obedient. So far, we're 3 for 4 on the terms. I like it. Can we keep this up? You know what? Now, since this is the first section of battles that's done, or we've done in this video, let's keep track. We're at 3 for 4. Can we go for 4 for 5? Yes, we can. 80% success rate with the obedience. I wonder what percentage chance you actually have for them to disobey. I should probably look that up just to be, you know, out of curiosity, to see how well my guys are breaking that pattern. Alright, so we are 4 for 5 with the obedience. Can we go 5 for 6? I like it. That is, what percentage is that? It breaks my brain percentage. There we go. Do not confuse me. I'm already confused enough. We don't need any outside force confusing us. Thank you. Ah, so we're 5 for 7. Ow, Mud Bomb. We don't resist that. Still does nothing. 6 for 8. That is a 75% success rate. I like it. Dratini, you the man. 75% of the time, at least. Alright, last Pokemon's gonna be another Shellos. Simple enough. It's too bad you can't get criticals with Dragon Rage, because I would like to take this thing down immediately. I guess he still lands in a hit. Lands in a hit. Yeah, he lands in a hit. He hits attack. There we go. Another Iron Tail would actually do the trick. Oh, no, it wouldn't. It just hardened up. But, as we know, Dragon Rage will. Thank you! I already lost count again. Or for the first time, but forget it. I think that is 7 for 12. I made that number up. I have no clue. Feel free to call me out on that. If you can keep track, let me know in the comments. I couldn't move very well because my inner tube got in the way. Well, get out of the inner tube. My mom blew up my inner tube for me. She exploded it? Oh, he means inflated it. I ran out of breath just opening it. Lazy kid. Alright, let's switch Dratini out into... Might as well go to Shelly. Our obedient Pokemon. Anything here on the beach to pick up? No. See, later on, we'll be able to surf around, but we do not have the badge for surf yet. I mean, we do technically have surf on Shelbert, but, again, as far as HMs go, I'm waiting till I get the actual HM in-game to use the HM outside of battle. There's a fancy hotel and a fancy place with a fancy restaurant. The fancy restaurant's filled with fancy people who think of themselves as being too fancy to battle alone. Well, fancy that. Hey, we could smash a rock. Do we find any Krabby out here? I think you can actually get items from doing this, too. Hang on. Nothing there. Let's smash some more rocks, though. Are there any hidden items here? Some of these rocks look pretty suspicious. Alright, come on. Give me something. I love how he's obedient outside of battle, too. It really helps. Could you imagine if Soul could, you know, disobey, Soul used instead cut, and then just cuts the rock? I mean, if he could still break it, that'd be great. Oh, I almost had that fish reeled in! Didn't mean to mess you up. I mean, a real fisherman does not let outside distractions distract them from distracting. Kenneth, you've got a Magikarp. Why would you have a Magikarp? You are a fisherman, not a... I don't know. Where was I going with that? Clearly he would have Magikarp. He's a fisherman. A critical strength attack. Drops your first Magikarp. What are you going to have, a Gyarados? Get out of here. Well, shows what I know. I'm going to charm you. I still think Shelly can do this. Granted, we've just been intimidated, so strength attack will not be as good, but if it uses what I think it's going to use... That wasn't what I thought I was going to use. I thought I was going to use Dragon Rage. So tell you what, let's use your own attacks against you. A Blissey biting a Gyarados. How often do you see that? not often, but you just saw it right now. Look at the little damage. Let's go Thrash. Does nothing. Hey, let's use Thrash ourselves. How often do you see a Blissey thrashing against a Gyarados? I love this copycat attack. It's so crazy. One of the most crazy instances I've seen of copying the opposing attacks was back in Gen 1. It wasn't in this playthrough, but it was my original playthrough of... That's a critical. Of my original Pokemon game back on Game Boy, Pokemon Blue. I had a point when I was training my Clefairy at the time, Fluffy, and she used Metronome against a wild Fearow. Now, as she used Metronome, she got Solar Beam, so she started charging up the energy. The Fearow then used Mirror Move, and it actually copied Metronome, not the Solar Beam. And Fearow used Metronome, got Ice Beam, and then we hit back with Solar Beam. It was a weird combination that I don't think happens nowadays. I'm pretty sure if I did get Solar Beam from a Metronome, anything copying that with, say, Copycat or Mirror Move would actually copy the Solar Beam. I think. I don't know. Someone test that out there for me, would you? Alright, let's switch into... Let's go to our own Gyarados. We're not scared of Gyarados. We got a Gyarados ourselves. It's Gary. He's got an Ice Fang. He's also got... Well, he can't Earthquake you. You resist the waterfall. He's got an Ice Fang. You ain't got no Ice Fang. You're confused. Bop. Smack yourself in the face with your own tail as we go for the nice, powerful Ice Fang. Thank you, Gary. Trolling through for us, staying obedient. I love it. Very useful against that fighting-type gym. And again, I don't know. As soon as he hit level 31, should he not have started disobeying, or does it actually not come into effect until after the battle is done? Because if it comes into effect immediately, look at cute little Remoraid. It makes me wonder, just how lucky are we with Gary? He has not really disobeyed a lot. I mean, we only recently added him onto the team, but he's been very obedient for the most part from what we've seen. I like it a lot. Alright, down goes Kenneth. You need to have more respect for a grown-up. Do I? I'm a grown-up myself. What do you respect is earned, not just given out all willy-nilly. What have you done to earn my respect? You need to settle down some. Alright then. Let's head over to Dr. Footstep's house. Footprints reveal all, do they? Let's find out. What's going on?
Pokemon are quite easy for me to read. I need only to see their footprints, and their innermost thoughts are revealed to me. Oh? You're skeptical of my claim? Then let your Blissey walk in front of me right here. From its footprints, I will determine how it feels about you. If I said there can be friendship between Pokemon and people, will Blissey's friends understand? But if you see Chaz and Shelly, you will understand, because Chaz and Shelly are friends. And that is what Blissey thinks of you. I must say, your Blissey and you share a very close bond. This is for you. Footprint ribbon! I love ribbons. Do you want to check the feelings of your Pokemon again? No! We just did this. But, I got something to do. Alright, let's switch over to another Pokemon. So he'll always check out the Pokemon that's in the front of your party. Let's see what you, see Dratini saying about us. Let's check your footprints again. Now listen to what he says about Dratini here. Dratini and Chaz make a friendly combo. Chaz's feelings Dratini can understand. Dratini's feelings Chaz understands. Dratini doesn't leave any footprints. It's somewhat difficult for me to read what its thoughts are. So of course, Dratini is not yet happy enough to get the footprint ribbon, but Shelly definitely was, and again, I've said before, I love getting ribbons in Pokemon games. It adds so much more to the character of the Pokemon. I mean, you know, it's our only one so far, but it's just, when you see, well, for example, hang on. Let's look at, where are we looking at? So like Egbert, look at all the ribbons we have for Egbert. He's got the artist ribbon. He got sketched back in Gen 3 as one of the contest stars, basically. I really love that. Alright, so we're pretty much at time, but we're gonna see if we can venture just a little bit further. I want to get this item. Can we avoid her for the time being? I don't know, that's two people we got to avoid. Let's sneak over this way. Actually, there's something we'll be able to pick up here. We got 15 seconds before my timer goes off. We can do this. Run! Just a tree. Alright, we're going to save it up here, I guess. This is as good a place as any to save our game. I'll come back again tomorrow for another episode of Pokemon Pearl to finish off the week, and then I'll have an entire... Stop it, timer. I'll have an entire weekend to harvest up some more berries. I'm still waiting on some citrus berries to grow. They're actually pretty close to harvesting. Lumberries. What else we got? We got wiki berries on the grow. So, very cool. I love getting the berries. Ribbons are cool. There's so many cool things about Pokemon. Pokemon Go is during the day as well today, so I'm going to be out doing some hunting and catching there, recording some of my local adventures for you guys to check out in a future video. But for the time being, thank you for watching today's episode of Pokemon Pearl. If you enjoyed it, of course, feel free to leave me a like down below, and feel free to share this video or the entire playlist that's linked in the description with a friend of yours that might want to check out some classic retro-ish Pokemon-style gameplay from the DS era, with the first of the Wi-Fi capable Pokemon games in the entire series. If you want to see some more videos I have done, check out the links during the outro. You can also subscribe to the channel for some more daily Pokemon content during the outro or at any point down below the video. And I guess that's going to be a wrap for today. So thank you folks once again for checking things out today. Professor Chaz is signing off. And once again, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.